Here to talk about Limitless, Season 1, Episode 6, Side Effects May Include. It picks up when Brian shows Rebecca the file, and it finds out that he wasn't a part of the NZT study, but the FBI was also looking at civilians, and she felt a certain kind of way because Naz knew about this and didn't show her that part of the file, even though she did see the NZT study file. They decide to find out what happened to her dad together. When Rebecca is trying to find out, Naz give her opportunity to be on a red team, which basically they go through a exercise to see what they would do in a cyber attack. She didn't want to do it because she wanted to find out what's going on with her dad, but she ended up going anyway. Okay, so she's doing that. She's excelling and everything, and Naz is happy because she's on the team too. The director of the FBI finds out about Rebecca because he was working on another team, the blue team, and he wanted to meet with her. She blows it off to go on a lead that Brian found, and I'll talk about that a little later. Naz come back and said, "How long did you know about the file?" And she was like, "In order for you to get access on the file, you have to be promoted." Okay, Naz saved her, so she's able to go and meet with the director at a later time so she can get higher clearance. Okay, Brian finds a lead about the dad going to a rehab in Upper East Side, which is very expensive, like all the celebrities go, and he goes in to check it out. And he looks into the files and find out that including her dad was 4 other people that had a notation on their file to meet weekly with AE. He tracks them down and finds out that they all disappeared within a month of each other, but they all would meet weekly at this pharmaceutical manufacturer. Okay, they go through. Rebecca finds there were a couple people with the initials AE, and they find one particular guy, but he died in a boating accident. Brian goes to the place and meets some higher ups, and was like, "We need to research, and I specifically need the file on Conrad Harris." All through this whole time, he's taking the pills and he's getting the side effects. Let me back up. Sam had told him, "We need you to basically get Rebecca caught red-handed with the file so she can go away to jail." Brian's like, "I'm not doing that." And that's the only way he can get the shot. So he's going through, he's hallucinating, he's looking very rough, having memory loss, getting very paranoid. Anyway, he's on the street, and one of the people he was talking to at the pharmaceutical manufacturer gave him something, but he didn't remember. He goes home, he's very sick. Rebecca gives him a doctor appointment. He never tells her, he just says he has the flu. And he reaches in and he sees that somebody gave him, the guy named Andrew, first name Andrew, gave him a note saying that he's not dead. He goes to find her, they meet. Well, he takes the NZT to remember who gave it to him. He goes to meet with her, and she's like, he asked her for some money for a research project that would change, people. Gave it to him. Then they didn't find out about the side effects, or they didn't find out about the people until they went missing. And she feels that he's still alive because she got this postcard or this letter without turning sender saying that it's not your fault, it's my fault. He locates the guy. He's on their alias. He's living in Connecticut. He gives it to Rebecca. He's like, it's horrible at this point. He can't go and stuff. She's concerned. And then she goes to Connecticut and finds the guy. And he's saying that the dad was a success story and it helped him get better. He didn't design the drug. He randomly got this email that helped with his dad because his dad had Alzheimer's. He doesn't know what happened to any of the people. Stan delivered a box to him and he blew him up. So the senator gives Brian the shot and tells him he was looking to see if he could be a partner or was he just an employee. And Brian's like, "Well, you threatened my family," stuff like that. He was like, "Don't worry about the bad stuff," because he had this grain of rice that could sit here and feed the multitude, but he needs some leaders to push things through because it won't be accepted. He gives Brian 5 additional NZT pills to use whenever he wanted to. That's probably about it. Subscribe to this page, leave a comment, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter.